My name is Ken Harmon, and I wanted to put together this little short video to introduce myself to you and Stop Living Wounded. Stop Living Wounded is part psychology, part sociology, part theology, all to motivate you to live the life God intended. While I hold doctorates in biblical and pastoral counseling, a master in sociology, and 2 bachelors in social behavior, Stop Living Wounded wasn't birthed through academics. It actually started as a declaration. You see, my life has always been somewhat of a mess. I was born and raised in the Vineyard housing projects in Benton Harbor, Michigan. Over the course of my life, I was raped that led to a lifestyle of sexual addiction. I lived with a physically abusive alcoholic stepdad, had children die in my arms, divorced twice, failed suicide attempt, multiple spinal surgeries, a partial finger amputation. Then my oxygen started dropping fast, and a lack of oxygen was causing havoc on my body. I was on 14 different meds to include organ transplant meds. I was wearing a heart monitor because of the excessive palpitations, and my brain felt like it was broken. At about 3 in the morning, because of the ongoing insomnia, I was out walking, and I heard a voice say, "When will you stop living wounded?" And I stopped and I was looking around because one of the meds had me hallucinating. And so at this point, I'm thinking I'm hearing voices. But certainly I realized that the voice wasn't outside of me, it was in me. And so I screamed, "I'm not living wounded. I am wounded, and you're not helping." I heard the voice again say, "Ken, stop living wounded." I eventually began to understand that although I had a lot of drama and trauma in my life, the real problem was that I was living my life as a slave to the drama and trauma. Our Bible says we are slaves to whatever has mastered us. The goal of this ministry is to stir you, challenge you, and yes, even come alongside you in your own healing journey. The goal is to encourage you to get to a point where you can say, enough is enough. Let me be clear, Stop Living Wounded isn't about getting rid of wounds. Stop Living Wounded is a declaration that my wounds will no longer stop me from living the life that God intended. I end this video with this. If you continue to do what you've always done, you'll continue to have what you've always had. I dare you today to say enough is enough. Today, I choose to stop living wounded.